So if we go like that and close it, it could look good. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Okay, let's be safe here. That's looking good. I like this as a little bedroom. It's nice. It's so nice. Hey guys, welcome back to SMEAD Gaming, and here we are again with Minecraft. In the last episode, we built this beautiful thing. This will be the new base. But you know what? It's a little bare on the inside. We haven't done anything in here yet, so it's pretty naked. We're going to need to definitely upgrade this interior. We need a bedroom, a storage room. Maybe we can set up a place for enchanting and brewing potions, you know, everything like that. Because the base down there, it's not doing too much. We'll keep it for memories, but we need to move everything from there over here. So that's going to take a little bit. But if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know, that would really help me out. Thanks a lot. So right when I finished the last episode, maybe 5-10 minutes later, I realized, you know, this is too compact. I don't like this. I don't like this ceiling. I'm not liking this. So I'm thinking about maybe like cutting out this big chunk here just so then it feels a little, I don't know, it'd feel a little more open, and then this area would still be an upstairs, and this area would still be an upstairs, you know, and maybe we can put my bed up there somewhere, but I think it would look a lot better, it'd feel a lot better with this open. So I'm going to start by just kind of ripping this down, and we'll see where it goes from there. There we go. Wow, this is already feeling a lot more open. I'm liking this. Like, of course, we lost a lot of room, but already this base is pretty big, especially for, you know, just me hanging out here. So we're obviously going to have to take down this ladder. So, we're obviously going to have to take down this ladder, though, because it's not going to do anything for us. So maybe we'll have a ladder, kind of like a pillar leading up here and a one leading up here. I think that could look pretty good. And we'll obviously build this one reaching right up to the ceiling. So let's do that now. I'll just grab my spruce logs. Let's plop it right there, there. And we can give it a nice strip down. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah. I'm not saying it looks worse. I'm not saying it looks better. It just kind of looks like it looks good. Just what I like. So now to get up there, I'm thinking about using a nice ladder. So we can probably do it right in the center here if we just add a nice column here. Oh, this area looks awesome. I love the view from up here. But yeah, if we have it just like that and maybe stripped. Yeah, I think that could look pretty good. And maybe we can add kind of some upside down stairs like this. Let's see what this is going to look like. Yeah, I do kind of like that. Here, let's see with the ladder if this works out pretty good. Oh, yeah. I think that's good. And then, yeah, we'll just have some nice fence right here. We can even probably fill in these. I know there's a window there, but, you know, we can't keep everything. But I think if we fill this in also, that would make it look a little bit better. Yeah, this is already starting to look pretty nice. So now we have to do this one. It is a little odd because it's not even, so we'll maybe go one over to the side here. So we can probably put it right around, like, here. I think that could look good. Maybe it's in a good spot. Maybe it's not in a good spot. Yeah, I think this is probably where the bedroom will go. Over there doesn't seem like enough room. Maybe we'll have the beds, like, right here. But, yeah, and we should probably do the same thing we have over here, where it's kind of like an overhang. Oh, yeah, I'm already really liking this. We'll have to find some way to have some nice lights up here. Maybe we'll be using some lanterns, maybe hung on the ceiling. I'm also thinking about maybe putting like a chandelier in the center here. Like, nothing crazy, nothing expensive, if you know what I mean. But, you know, just kind of something to have lanterns hanging on it. I think that could look pretty nice. And we also can't forget the fences. Fences are important. We're all about safety here on SMEAD Gaming. You know, we don't want anyone getting hurt, of course. Yeah, I think that's even a good ad. I like that. And also, oh, it'd be cool having a fireplace like, like I was thinking here, but that would just block the window. Probably like right here, but I'd kind of like tuck it in there because I don't want to block the staircase. Yeah, okay, we'll worry about that later. Now that we have kind of the layout figured out up here, I think we're going to figure out what the hell we're doing down here. So the main reason for this floor is, I think, for storage. I want to have lots of chests on either side here, and maybe we can have some columns around. And I was also thinking about maybe having the brewing station down here, because I kind of like that idea, like the brewing station in the basement. You know, it kind of feels like wizardry sort of idea, you know, like in the deep dark, you know, making some nice potions. But yeah, we can figure that out. So I'm first going to start digging out this floor, and then we'll decide where we go from there. Now, since I want the chest to be over here, I see that it's only 3 tall, and I don't really like that because I want more room for more chests. So I think I'm going to actually dig this down another section, you know, so we'll just have maybe like the center here going down just one more block. And I think it would look cool having stairs leading down to it and a little stair leading up. I think it could look good. I guess we're about to find out. So I'm thinking about also leaving this up to the regular height here, just because I think the brewing station should go like here, kind of underneath the stairs. Like not really underneath the stairs, more like probably right here. I think that could look pretty cool. So to continue here, I think I'm going to start just kind of placing the floor. And since it's a basement, it is going to be kind of all nasty and everything. So I'm thinking about using the same kind of brick layout where it's a bunch of old bricks just kind of filling in the gaps. No nice wood or anything like that. So I'm going to start filling in the floor, and hopefully this looks good. Oh my, it always takes way more resources than you thought. But I think that's looking pretty good. But we gotta all agree here. It does look a little empty. So I was thinking about putting some like pillars in here. I think that could look pretty cool. Some strip pillars, that is. So let's see if we could have like one here. And maybe we go like 1, 2, 3 and add another one here. And we'll do exactly on the opposite side here as well. Oh, and this works out perfect. It lets the door go right through. Okay, I like this. I like this. And then one right here as well. And we can strip these all down, see what that looks like. Well, it is starting to look a little better. But I was also thinking about putting some stairs right along here. Like, obviously we need stairs there anyways, but I think this could look pretty cool. And then maybe on here, we have them kind of coming out one block and up top as well. I think this could work maybe. Oh man. Oh, that looks awesome. Do I have... Okay, I need to go get trapdoors. I need to try something else too. And with the trapdoors, we can kind of put them here just so it changes the angle kind of that the slope is hitting the ceiling. I like that. Oh man, that's awesome. And then yeah, we can have our little brewing stand right over here, and we can have our chests here. You know what? I got a ton of chests. Let's put the chests in right now. See what it's going to look like. I also want to take a little peek here. What would this look like? Maybe. Let's put them all in here, see what this turns out to look like. I kind of like that. I think that's a winner. I do like that. Yeah. See, it makes this look a little more circular, like a tunnel almost, if you know what I mean. But yeah, now that we got the chests, let's put these chests in, see what this is all gonna look like here. Holy cow, guys. I think I have enough chests now. I also added this little archway as well, like I've done over here. I think that will look pretty good, but now I just need to maybe put like a lantern on there. So instead of having this torch here, have like some lanterns with some strip wood here. Let's see how this is going to look, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe we'll have like a picture on the wall here or like a window or something. Yeah, this is looking good. Oh my god. I didn't realize how this is going to be turning out. This is already way better than I thought the basement was going to look. And maybe we can have just like a little side table here since, you know, we're leading up to the stairs. We can't put too much here. So like, I don't know. Something like that. And we can have like a potted flower on there or something. Now, how do I want this set up? Maybe... Yeah, that could work, and maybe put a barrel right beside it. Here, let's see. Barrel right there, and we can have the water source like right here. I always like a regular water source because I know if I put it in a cauldron, I can only use it once. But that water source, it's infinite for bottles of water. So we can place this right here. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. And you know what? Maybe I'll put another barrel right down there. Yeah, that's looking good. And a lantern hidden right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, guys. I'm loving this already. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm liking this, guys. I think this basement, it turned out well. It definitely turned out well. I'm liking this. So now that this is pretty much done, let's go upstairs and see what we can change this into. My God, this feels so empty now. Like, I know it is empty, but compared to what we did all down here, I haven't been up there in like an hour after working down here. But okay, let's see, what can we do here? So this area, I kind of wanted it as like a kitchen. You know, like, trust me, it won't be the best looking kitchen, but it will kind of be like, maybe we'll put all the furnaces over here. And you know what? I think we can take out these windows. These windows aren't needed. So for this little area, I'm thinking about, I kind of want a little countertop, but kind of like a table. So like this maybe? I think it could work. That's not bad. I like it how it's a different color, so it kind of, you know, little punch in the face, kind of, you know, it really shows itself well. And now we need to put some furnaces here. So I'm thinking about doing... Oh, I can't have the even amount of them. Okay, that's fine. So I'll probably be using regular furnaces the most. So I'll put 6 on either side and then 9 regular furnaces in the center. Just like that. Yeah, I think that could look good. I also want to try putting some plants in. So I've done this before in the past. I haven't used this technique in quite a while. But potted plants, I think it could look cool just like that. And I've used these dead bushes. I collected these when I was in the desert there not long ago. But if we put those there and we put lovely leaves on top, you know, it kind of looks like a plant. I really like that already. But also, I wanted to try this carpet. So I'm usually not that much of a fan of carpet, but since this area is so big, you know, you kind of have to fill it in with a little bit of color. So I thought carpet might actually work here. Let's give it a try. Yeah, I do kind of like that. We can put a little pot there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do like this. So as you're walking in, that's the first thing you see. Trust me, it's not like grade A. The first thing you see is a lot of furnaces. But I do like these plants and this carpet and everything. I think this worked out as an entrance. I do like it. So for this area, I think in each section, like maybe my enchantment table will go like here. Or maybe it'll go like here. Something like that, one or the other. I think that would look nice. But I also want another section that has just a bunch of different crafting tables you can use, like, you know, the regular crafting table. Maybe it'll have like an ender chest, maybe it can have one of these stone cutters, you know, a bunch of random things like that you always use, but kind of have it organized in one section. And then yeah, the other end being an enchantment table. But also I kind of wanted a lovely fireplace. Maybe we can put it right here, but like a normal person, we know fireplaces are made out of stone, so I think we should start off by maybe taking out the wood on the outside of the build here and kind of setting it up with some stone. So just digging it right up and adding a bunch of stone here. I think that could look pretty good. I'm going to clear my inventory, get the stuff I need, and I'm going to try that out. And we can surround it with some trap doors. I think that'll look nice. So if we go like that and close it, it could look good. Oh, ow. Okay, let's be safe here. There we go. Now I'm just going to take out these blocks every once in a while and, you know, replace them with some of the polished tuff and some of the regular tuff here, just to make it look a little more natural, you know, and it's slightly worn down. There we go. Oh my god, that's looking epic. We gotta take a look at this from afar. Oh yeah, that's better. That's better than it just being a 2x3. That would be way too chunky. But I really do like that. I think that turned out really nice. So now that we have that figured out, let's actually install the fireplace, because we just have the chimney here, and yeah, it's doesn't look like much of a fire is happening here. So now we can kind of dig this out because, you know, we have the other layer here. And I'm going to go grab 3 campfires. I think 3 campfires could work there. So the 3 can go just right in the front like that. Yeah, that's already looking pretty dang good. And I'm going to put just some actually temporary blocks in here just so I can kind of have like the overhang. And I think I'm going to use, yeah, I think this could look pretty good. And maybe have the edges kind of closed in like that. Yeah, I do like that. And here, we will break this just so that the smoke doesn't, just so the smoke doesn't, you know, stay there. But yeah, good point, actually. Now that I burnt my feet, I should probably put a guard around there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's better. I don't want to really have it like that just because it kind of blocks the staircase a little bit. So I think the 3 in the front will work. Let's see. Can I still sneak in there and get hurt? No, I can't. There you go, guys. It's dummy proof. Just what I needed. Safety. Yeah, so now that I thought about this, I think I want the enchantment table kind of more in this corner than that corner, just so it gives more room for more bookshelves. So I'm going to start grabbing that stuff, and we can see how we kind of want it to be laid out here. There you go. I think that's working out pretty good. And then we can just have those barrels up top here. Just kind of like this maybe. Yeah, and then maybe we'll put in some slabs here to kind of fill in the ceiling. It does look a little weird here just because the barrels and everything. Yeah, I think that works out good. And we can probably just put a regular block there, because I'm thinking about hanging a lantern right in the center here. So if we grab a lantern and put one like here, yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. And we could probably add like a little plant beside it too. Let's do that. One like this, and want it 1 high. Nah, I want it 2 high. Yeah, there you go. That's a nice section. So for this, I'm just gonna put a lot of odds and ends here. So let me go collect all those crafting bench things that I'm gonna be needing. And of course, we need a crafting table and an anvil. There you go. This station's looking pretty good. But of course, you know, we'll fill in this side just like we did the other side, just so they kind of match, because, you know, we got to have our lantern there. Yeah, this is looking pretty awesome, guys. I think this room is really coming together. Like, it still feels pretty damn empty, but it does look nice. But I think we can use more of this carpet, so I don't know exactly where to start and where to end with it, though. Like, we can just try, maybe, I don't know. We'll just see. We'll see what it looks like, and we can make changes if we need to. Just like that? Is that going to be good? It does fill in the room pretty good. You know what? I think that will work, and we'll get rid of these torches. So I was thinking down here we could just add something like a simple couch kind of setup, like a nice little area to have a little bit of seating, you know, kind of like a living room idea. So let's see, what do we want to use as couches? Yeah, that's already better. Still, if there's any ideas you guys have in the comments that else I could do with this area, please let me know. That would be very helpful, because I'm not sure if I'm 100% with this, but, you know, it definitely fills it up. It makes it look decent, I'll say that. So now for the bedroom. I did already make a couple beds here somewhere. There they are. I don't know why, but lately I've been really liking cyan. I don't know what's going on with me. Like, I should add even cyan carpet. That would look nice. But yeah, I think these cyan beds would look pretty good. Maybe having, you know, them right here. And we can just put the red carpet. Do I want it just around it like this, or maybe along the sides too? Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And I was thinking about maybe putting some nice shelving kind of around here. So like, You know what, maybe we'll make it 4 and kind of have the ends curl in a little bit like that. Yeah, I think that's a good start. I also always love to have chests in my bedroom just because, you know, I always like to have backup gear kind of near my bed. So, you know, if I die, I appear here and I just run over here and grab my backup gear and be on my way, you know, to save all my stuff that I just lost. So I got the ender chest, but I did grab a couple other things. Like I thought something to put around the bed. Maybe we can have a little potted plant over here. And these, I've never used these candles. I had no clue about these things existing. So do they not, are they not on? Do I need to light them? Let me go get a flint and steel and light that. See if that's how that works. Okay, let's not burn down my base. Oh, that does look good. I like that. Oh, that's cool. And then we can also have just a lantern, you know, I don't know, like there or something. Yeah, that's looking good. I like this as a little bedroom. It's nice. It's so nice. Maybe we can put a little picture here or something. And yeah, there you go. That's a nice little small one. I like that. That looks cozy. I do like this little room though. But for up here, I wasn't 100% sure what to do with it. There's not enough room really to be doing too much here. So I'm thinking about making it just like a nice small seating area, you know, just a little area so you can have little chats with your buddies and look out the lovely window. Even though I'm on here without any buddies, but you know, still, it should be nice. Some lanterns maybe right beside it. Yeah, I do like this area. This does look a little cozy. Maybe if it was raining again, maybe that would look really cool. You know, you just sit up here, look at the rain. Oh, that'd look nice. But I can't forget, I have to have that damn chandelier. I've already thought about it like 5 times, but I keep forgetting. Do I have fences? Let's find out where we want to hang this. So obviously right up in the center here, but maybe we'll line it up with this ladder and this ladder. So like right above my head here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's get some scaffolding out. Oh, sorry, carpet, you gotta go. And fill the carpet in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is looking a lot better. Wow. This does not feel real. Oh my god, this size. There's so much room for activities. But I you know what? I think a 1x2 picture can go right there. I think that would also look nice. Okay. Oh, that's a nice one. You know what? Yeah, this one. I like this one. There you go. That spiced it up a little bit. So let's take a little detour of this place. Let's see how it actually turned out here. So on a normal day, you know, we'd come back from a big adventure, and this is the door we'd be coming through, more than likely. To be honest, this may be the main entrance, but this will be really the main entrance. So we'll go in here, and we'll be able to unpack in this beautiful, beautiful basement, even though, like I've said before, it's not really a basement, but yeah, we got a lot of room for storage here. This is looking great. And then when we're all done, we can go upstairs and see this lovely atmosphere. And we can even go to bed, take a little nap. And yeah, like I said earlier, I wanted it to be raining. And if we wanted to have a little nice view, we can come up here. Oh yeah, and see everything we've made in the little tiny house that we used to live in. Oh guys, this is awesome. This turned out really well. I'm loving this area. Yeah, guys, you know what? We'll end it there. I think this was a great episode. Yeah, we didn't do a crazy amount of stuff, but you know what? Doing interior always takes a long time, and I didn't want it to just all of a sudden appear in between episodes, because I don't think you guys would feel as a team with me, you know? Because we always work as a team, you guys and I, so we got to do everything together. So I think it turned out really good. The basement looks great. The level floor looks great. The bedroom looks great. I'm really happy how this turned out. And the storage is going to be so much better than having chests everywhere of just full of junk, and it's all going to be organized. And of course, I'll do the organization off camera. But yeah, guys, if you like what you've seen, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know, let me know down in the comments there if you like what you're seeing. Let me know if you don't like what you're seeing. If you have any tips or tricks or anything like that of the game I'm playing, please let me know. Or if there's other games you want me to play, that would also be very helpful. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching SMEAD Gaming. Have a good one, everyone. Bye!